That's where we going? We throwing that in their face? In front of company? Look, everybody gonna argue with their friend at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's inevitable. But like you throwing what you do for a nigga in their face in front of the strangers? Not only in front of the strangers, on the internet. I can see you saying that and then like it come out. Maybe you was talking shit behind your friend's back, which is still crazily fucked up. You can't deal with those types of people either, but you talking shit to your man's face in front of somebody that you don't know well at all. And you on a public podcast. Wow, I didn't expect that one.
Already extremely successful to help you get on your feet. A lot of people don't have that. So what I'm saying is, what do you say? Because you didn't want to get a job. I never even suggested you get a job because I knew you wouldn't get a job. So what do you say to it? Who like, hey,
you'll never forgive him for bashing State of Rap and then going to work with Ian? Look, at some point, you got to realize that like a lot of what people are saying is just for show or to hype themselves up. Yachty said what he said about the State of Rap because he had just made that pivot into psych rock cosplay. So he wanted to separate himself and make himself seem like he was more than just a rapper by tailoring himself into like a suit that was already made by somebody else years before his time. So it's just pretentious, which is, you know, fine on its own. But I mean, people see through it, obviously. A lot of people looked at it as a stylistic change. I mean, I looked at it as simple as that until he started talking shit afterwards. But I didn't know that this is how he was behaving in front of people, and he's got friends and he's talking down to them in front of strangers. This is probably the easiest way to piss me off, is for me to see somebody have a friend or a day one or somebody that they really fuck with, like they've marketed themselves as friends the entire time, and then I see you talking down to them. I will never respect you. That's actually insane.
I never even suggested you get a job because I knew you wouldn't get a job. So what are you?
This is like he putting his business out there. Like, okay, maybe it's out of context. Maybe the friend said something crazy, right? Maybe the friend said, "You ain't never helped me a day in my life, but I knew you wasn't gonna get a job."
You say to it.
He's not about to say what I think he's about to say.
I was never in your life.
Yeah, nah, I don't like where this is going. I can't hear it. Only reason I can't hear it is because niggas like this and people like this are the exact reason why certain niggas start to become like who they are. Like, I have this independent, do-it-all-myself mindset specifically so that people can't throw the favors that they've done for me in my face at the drop of a dime. Like, I would like to say it's because I'm just so naturally independent and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just a go-getter and I'm a hustler. I just do everything on my own, which I do. But another reason for it is just so that niggas like this will never have the satisfaction of having one over on you. And then saying some shit like this in front of niggas that neither of you know on the internet.
What the f would you have been doing? Who?
This is crazy, bro. This is so crazy.
It makes him say, nah nigga, you would be on the streets if IT wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I think probably, you know what, he probably could be wrong. The friend could probably be in the wrong or something. I don't know. He probably could be. He could probably be completely in the wrong. He might have said some out-of-pocket shit. But you know what you do with friends? You pull them to the side and you have a talk with them off the camera. You never disagree with your friends or your people in front of strangers or on the internet. If y'all really friends, this you would never have these types of conversations in public. This is crazy. Now not Key Glock over here looking awkward as hell. Like, what they talking about? The whole vibe is ruined. I need to see that whole conversation because there's no way that just happened. I know the podcast ain't called A Safe Place. The podcast is called A Safe Place? A safe...
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, we learned from that.
You tell them to get a job now, they think that's the lamest shit ever.
And
Like,
it's
that's
not.
true. They think
It's not,
they
though.
think
Bro, where do these people stay at? Where do they live? Where do they stay at or where do they live where niggas just like What do you mean they would call a job the lamest thing ever? What are you talking about? Niggas are so removed from regular society, they just be saying shit. It's really strange when I hear people like that are on podcasts talk about regular nigga shit, or that are like on the popular side, or they got money, you know, reference like regular nigga society and shit like that. Because like the perspective that they be talking from a lot of the time is just like, bro, who do you be talking to where you think the 9 times out of 10 you tell a regular to go get a job and he gonna look at you like you crazy? Like, what are you talking about? I don't get that.
Now some niggas do think a job is dumb shit. I mean shit, why would they work a job when they can double the money with selling weed?
And y'all have to know these people, and they are few and far between. I'm talking about the average dude, the average person is gonna go out there and get a job. They might not like the job, they might complain about the job, but they are going to work. The people that y'all might be referencing are like, you take a census, or you go and you find like maybe 1 out of 10 people. Like, bro, like 1 out of 10 people that you might come across might have that mindset, but some of these are acting like this is the majority of nigga. Like, you can't tell a nigga to go get a job. Like, what?
Your partner
saying is facts though. What he's saying right now is facts, but it's not that everybody want to be that. Again, I think they're wrong on that, but what he's saying right now is facts. That's why people that are in the same financial bracket are generally friends. That's why they usually hang out together, because they can do the same things. Generally. Unless you're a charitable person and you don't throw the favors that you do for people back in their face, which Yachty clearly isn't. If I'm a millionaire and I got a day one, I'm sorry, but the nigga don't have to pay for shit. He ain't got to get a job, and I'm not going to throw it in his face. That's just me, though. Because I know in my heart I'm not going to feel resentment for taking care of my mans. If I had a, you know what I'm saying, I got a family, or I got siblings and shit like that, like, if I got it, you got it. That's just how I move. That's how I work. And you will never hear a word about me doing anything for you from years back or even at this very moment. I will never do it. I'm just not that type of nigga. It certainly wouldn't come out in public. Is somebody saying that you could be a producer or an engineer?
Like, the first time I heard a beat, that was
nigga
like,
tried to say get
like,
money legally, and Yachty said, nigga, I'ma tell your whole past.
I don't like this culture of people that think that because a nigga didn't do the exact same thing that he advises you do, that you can't follow it as good advice. If a nigga that went to jail for murder and he's in there on a life sentence told me from the cell that he's in, hey dog, don't kill people, I don't get to go and respond to him and say, wait, you didn't follow that advice. Nigga, that's general good advice. You should probably not shoot and stab people to death, okay? There's nothing wrong with saying that. I don't have to expose you because you didn't follow the same advice. Maybe you're telling niggas that this is the right way to go because you went the wrong way. Why is that so hard for niggas to believe or just accept? Isn't it more likely that I would know what to do after knowing what not to do? And to sit up here and expose your friend for being like whatever the fuck in front of company on a podcast, dog, that's so corny. That is so corny. That's so whack. Nah, that's weird as fuck, bro. I can't lie. That's actually crazy. I ain't never been this sick and disgusted by a nigga talking, bro. I would say this. I'm so happy if y'all have people in y'all life that help you out unconditionally and don't make you feel crazy after they help you out. You know what I'm saying? They might be in your corner or a support system for you. And if they're the type that'll do it and forget about it, hey man, you got a blessing on your side. You know what I'm saying? There's some people in this world that'll do for others and then won't think twice about it. I'm just helping you out cause I love you. You my mans, you my guy, you my girl, you my family, you this and that. Some people are like that. They're few and far between. Reason why I think I've grown up the way I grew up is because I know and I knew from a very young age that those people are very few and far between. And when you come across niggas or people in general that'll do one little thing, and they bring it up, be very careful. Leave them behind. Leave them. I'm not saying don't trust nobody. That's not what I'm saying. But a nigga that would do some shit like that, you gotta get far away from those types. You gotta get far away from them. I don't care what they offering. At the expense of anything. At the expense of anything, get far away from them, bro.
Yo, shouts out to all the Robin, man.
Nah.
Man, I hate, oh my God. Oh my God, I hate a fake hood Bro, you could apply, like I said, the same rubric or line of thinking in some aspects of what Yachty's doing. But this whole, like, oh, I support, you know, all the niggas rob and I do this, I do that. Like, bro, you are not, I don't even think that you can name 5 niggas you grew up with that was in that life or that was about that. You co-signing niggas doing their thing in the street. What the fuck are you saying? You are a rapper, a millionaire rapper that isn't involved in any type of street nonsense at all, sitting up here talking about, yeah, y'all keep robbing people. What the fuck are you saying? This nigga's a loser, bro. Oh my God. Man.
They nothing. You talk to people like they small, like they beneath you.
That's ironic. Did we not just see what we just saw? Damn, nigga. Pot, kettle, black. Like, what the fuck?
Told me you gonna spit on me when you see me. Tell people how you talk to people, bro.
I think she meant that sexually. I'm gonna be honest. I only know 2 times a woman said she was gonna spit on me, and I asked for it both times. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that wasn't the situation. I get what he's saying. Maybe.
I put an outfit on everybody. I put 8-carat earrings in everybody's ear. I put 3 chains on all y'all neck. We bought a Cartier watch. I gave you that chrome Rolex. Bro, you the most, you was washing tables.
I'm sorry, bro. This, like, I understand frustration and shit like that. There's a way you gotta do shit, bro. It's just the way you gotta do shit. And the way that y'all showed me this talking to his supposed mans earlier, and they wasn't even in a disagreement, they wasn't even in a struggle like that. I hear the same type of verbiage right now, bro. And she probably did do some wrong shit and some foul shit. I don't doubt it. But the way the talking, bro, you cannot let certain niggas do shit for you, bro. That's all I'm hearing right now. This nigga gonna do some shit and the nigga gonna throw it right back in your face. That's all I'm hearing right now. I feel like Buddy gonna regret this later.